Hello everyone, and welcome to my Catherine Princess Gossip channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Prince Harry's distance from the royal family has grown since he resigned from his position as a senior royal. It seems that their once close connection with Prince William is no longer reversible. A recent story describes the brothers' breakdown of trust as dreadfully sad, coming at a turning point in Harry's life. As Prince Harry gets closer to turning 40, there is still tension between him and the royal family, according to a recent report by the Sunday Times. According to the story, his connection with Prince William, his brother, is dreadfully sad. Prince William, according to the editorial, has no place for Harry and his current drama. William has prioritized his work for the crown, his 3 children, and the well-being of his wife, Kate Middleton. Following the cancer diagnoses of Kate Middleton and his father, King Charles, William has taken on even more duties. William is unlikely to forgive Harry anytime soon for his slights against Kate and Spare, according to the Sunday Times. Among them was the insinuation that she was distant from Meghan. William's brother, according to those close to him, is rarely discussed in conversation. This year his focus has been very much on his wife, his children, and his father. A friend tells the Times. There isn't much discussion about his brother. Regarding their connection, a different person who is close to both Harry and William states, "They are estranged, which is dreadfully sad." According to the Sunday Times, there might be no turning back Prince Harry and Prince William's friendship. It's possible the brothers will never get along. As a result, their alienation may last for years. Prince Harry might yet be left out in the cold as the royal family changes without him as a result of this decision. Following her passing in September 2022, Queen Elizabeth II, the royal family seemed to have taken on less conventional duties. When Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced on Instagram in 2020 that they wanted to create a progressive new role inside the family, they were looking for a royal revolution of this kind. Rather than continuing to be a part of a family that seems to have changed its objectives, Harry and Meghan instead spent the better part of the first 2 years of their exile criticizing the institution. There's no turning back the clock on the relationship between Harry, William, and the other Windsor family members. According to the Sunday Times, William has stated that he wants the experience of taking the throne in the United Kingdom to look and feel different. William's pals gave their opinions to the publication, stating that William has made the important life decision to not have Harry at his coronation, which may terminate their friendship. Princess Diana had always objected to the more conventional parts of the royal family. She did, however, have some discretion because she was the future king's mother, and could introduce her sons to a world that was not customarily available to royal offspring. Since William and Harry will be the future of the monarchy, she brought them up to be close to one another. Diana probably thought that her sons would carry on the modest initiatives she had started to improve the royal family's accessibility to their subjects. In fact, Diana talked about the notable distinctions between her kids in an ITN interview when William was just 3 years old and Harry was 1. She had noticed already that they seemed like their own people. A royal expert claims that Princess Diana would have resolved their differences by stepping in between her boys. According to the Mirror, Jenny Bond stated to GB News, "I think she'd be distraught that the boys are still at odds. However, I believe that she could have brought them together and resolved everything." It seems that Prince William is making a statement, and that is terrible, terrible news for his sibling. William doesn't get along with Prince Harry, the younger sibling of the future king who abandoned his royal duties more than 4 years ago, as anyone with a pulse already knows. The New York Post claims that these brothers haven't even spoken to one another in a year. But recently, there has been talk that Harry wants to rejoin the family in some way, which some may find encouraging given that both Kate Middleton and King Charles received cancer diagnoses. You would think William could use the assistance, and perhaps something good could emerge from these regrettable events? Maybe it signifies William and Harry's eventual reconciliation? Nope, as royal analyst Jenny Bond stated last week to OK Magazine. It would be erroneous to assume this. Bond stated to OK Magazine, William has always been a strong character, and he added that William has no desire to let Harry access to the royal family once more. His word is obviously very important to the family as the heir to the throne, and it is true that he has been willing to take a firm stance on a number of issues, including Harry. Harry is unlikely to be able to restore the bridge he set on fire years ago in such a prominent way, according to a former butler at Kensington Palace who spoke to reporters earlier this month. And it seems that the feeling was expressed not only by the quotes above, but also a few days ago by someone who Page 6 considered to be an expert. Hilary Fordwich told Fox News last month that it is widely known within the family that Prince William has laid down an absolute ban on Harry returning in any way, shape, or form into his former royal family fold. Fordwich noted that maybe William might bow to his strong father if King Charles were to open this way. After Harry's biography, though, whereby he denigrated his family as conceited and bigoted, gave instances of how they exploited their position of authority, and said that William was a lousy brother overall. Prince William still adamantly refuses to even speak to his brother, even after the release of Spare and the Netflix serial, along with everything else Harry has said, done and not done, Fordwich stated. Prince Harry decided to spend Thursday night high, after a large number of folks fell deeply. As you can see, the Duke of Sussex received recognition at the 2024 ESPY Awards when he was brought up to accept the Pat Tillman Award for Service. This award is given to people who have significantly improved the world, people who honor the memory of former NFL player and U.S. Army Ranger Tillman, who enlisted following the September 11 terrorist attacks and died while serving in Iraq or Afghanistan. I want to start by sincerely thanking everyone at the Pat Tillman Foundation, especially Marie Tillman Shenton, who is very honored to be here with me tonight. At the event, Harry added, "I'd also like to honor the Tillman family, especially Mrs. Mary Tillman, Pat's mother. I respect her advocacy for Pat's legacy, as it is very personal." This was an intriguing and significant note because, among other people, Mary Tillman expressed her confusion over Harry being awarded this honor. Many detractors thought that ESPN had only selected Harry as an honoree in order to garner publicity. Piers Morgan blasted the former royal, saying he wasn't deserving of continuing Tillman's legacy. Harry went on to say at the ESPYs, "The bond between a mother and son is eternal and transcends even the greatest losses," bringing up the memory of his own mother, Princess Diana, who passed away in a car crash when he was 12 years old. During his 10 years in the British Army, Prince Harry completed 2 tours of duty in Afghanistan. In this instance, he was recognized for founding Invictus Games in 2014. Since its inception 10 years ago, the adaptive sports competition for sick, disabled, and wounded veterans and service personnel has been staged 6 times. Harry and Meghan Markle attended the ESPYs together, and during his address, Harry asked a number of Invictus Games competitors to stay on stage. "The truth is, I'm here to speak on behalf of the Invictus Games Foundation and the thousands of veterans and service members from over 20 countries who have helped make the Invictus Games a reality. Not as Prince Harry, Pat Tillman Award recipient," Harry went on. "They deserve this award, not me. Having said that, I think it is crucial to recognize these athletes, allies, and their wonderful families for their courage, energy, and accomplishments whenever I get the chance, especially on occasions like this when they are in front of you. Icons like these enable us to reach the people who most require Invictus and lessen the over 20 veterans who commit suicide every day in this nation alone." He continued by citing the historic anniversary of the Invictus Games. "We are commemorating 10 years of seeing the transformative power of sport and healing this year. And even if the world has come a long way from the initial games, things still appear extremely unstable. Our era is characterized by division and polarization. Struggles rage everywhere throughout the world. All communities seem to be rife with hostility and animosity toward people who are different. That is contested by our community. Our community serves as evidence that harmony is not only achievable, but also powerful." The speech has been favorably received, which is more than can be said considering that earlier this summer, Prince Harry was designated a winner of the Pat Tillman Service Award. Mary Tillman previously told the Daily Mail, "I am shocked as to why they would select such a controversial and divisive individual to receive the award," adding at the time, "There are much more appropriate recipients. There are those in the veteran community that are working incredibly hard to support veterans. These people lack Prince Harry's privileges, connections, wealth, and resources. Those are the kinds of people I think deserve recognition." Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel, and don't miss any update.